Hey guys, what's going on? It's Lee from H&L. Today I'm going to be starting up this new series. It's called Lee Movie Thinks. Basically what it is it's a new style of video. It's not really a podcast, it's just kind of my thoughts on current movies or just anything else going on in entertainment. So recently Star Wars has been in the news a lot, just based off the box office success of The Force Awakens, starting to roll out the hype train for Rogue One, and just it's always been a global phenomenon. It's starting to make its return to mass media. By the way, this video will contain spoilers for Star Wars The Force Awakens, if the title did not reveal that already. So, getting right into things, after the release of The Force Awakens, there were only a few complaints about the new movie, but one of them relates to the death of a fan-favorite character, Han Solo. Some fans found the scene just not emotionally impactful enough, and others felt it was just a cop-out to get Harrison Ford out of the franchise. However, I disagree. See, I don't think the issue with the scene is Han Solo's sudden death. I think the issue of the scene is that it doesn't exemplify the fact that Kylo Ren is Han Solo's son. Yes, they do establish the fact that Kylo Ren is Han Solo's son in the scene. That's how the scene is actually introduced. Just, I don't think that you feel it as you should. So, how would I fix this scene? I would make the reveal of Kylo Ren being Han Solo's son at the beginning of that bridge sequence. When Snoke reveals that Kylo Ren is Han Solo's son, you expect a conflict and you want that conflict to build up during the movie. But when you finally get that confrontation, it overall ends up disappointing. It isn't as emotionally impactful as you want it to be as a father and son reunion. Also, holding this reveal until this sequence actually makes sense. If you look at the dialogue, it starts with Han Solo yelling Ben, then Kylo Ren responding, Han Solo, I've been waiting for this day for a long time. And then Han Solo says, take off that mask, you don't need it, followed by, what do you think you'll see if I do? Which he responds, the face of my son. If they revealed that Han Solo is the father of Kylo Ren during this sequence as he says, the face of my son, I feel like it would be more emotionally impactful. However, making this change to reveal this character element now would have changed a few things previously in the movie. First of all, this would invalidate the scene with Snoke and Kylo Ren, when Snoke reveals that he is the son of Han Solo. I think this is an okay change to make. I feel like the scene wasn't emotionally impactful enough, and having Han Solo reveal it instead on the bridge would overall bring more impact. However, the previous part in the movie that this change would impact the most would be the conversation between Han and Leia on the Resistance base right before the attack on Starkiller Base. The purpose of the scene is basically to establish that they want to bring Ben back to the light side, and however they don't ever call Ben or Kylo Ren by name, I think this scene can actually stay in the movie. I think if you establish that there was once a son of Han Solo and Princess Leia who turned evil, just never say Kylo Ren or Snoke or anyone who is assumed with the First Order, it makes interesting development and makes the fans more intrigued about the events upcoming in the film. And for anyone who feels that doing a reveal like this would be kind of awkward, just look at the first moments of the movie. In one of the first scenes of the movie, Kylo Ren and Lor San Tekka are chatting about Kylo Ren's history, and that he actually comes from a family of good, not evil. They begin to talk about Kylo Ren's backstory in the first 5 minutes of the film when you have no idea who his parents are. So by having Han and Leia talk about Kylo Ren without stating his name actually works because this has worked previously in the film. So now that there are no negatives to saving the reels till then, let's look at some of the positives. First of all, it's now confirmed that Han Solo is the father of Kylo Ren. Though some people may have been thinking it throughout the movie, the people who haven't picked up on it yet will now figure it out and will be extremely surprised. And then by having Kylo Ren kill his father, Han Solo, after being revealed to be his father, everyone in the audience would be emotionally scarred. It would be much more impactful than having it just revealed in a First Order business meeting between Snoke, Ren, and General Hux. It would be a reveal that establishes how evil Kylo Ren has become. Overall, I feel like it would make the movie a lot better in its own ways, and it would have made that Han Solo scene a lot more impactful. So I'm really interested to see what you guys think about me making this change. Comment below and let me know, and if you enjoyed the video and you want to see more of our podcast, feel free to like, favorite, and subscribe. And may the Force be with you, always.